Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Hope you all had a great day today. And I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for all the comments yesterday, and I'm actually going to do that first and just address some of the comments. First one is from Phil, and he's just saying that he has one complaint, and that is the new music. He likes the old one and wants to know what happened to it. And that is a great comment, Phil, and I'm glad you mentioned it because I like the music too. However, just because of copyright issues and didn't want to get in any legal trouble because it wasn't an original song. It was actually a song by Ray LaMontagne, I believe is how you say it. And that, because it's his song, we can't really just use it without permission. And we haven't gotten that yet. So to avoid any legal concerns, we just took that out and used just an original song so that nobody would get any trouble. But feel free to check them out. That song is called 3 More Days, and it's a great song. So feel free to check it out for yourself. Next one is from New Trader. It says, Pip Surfer, great to see you back. He's 2 questions. Firstly, do I place my stop on a recent swing high or low? Do I allow few pips of spread, possible turnaround? I place my pips, I look at the charts where it is, and then I just make a little room for the spread. I do account for the spread when I put my actual stop in. So yes, I do account for that. Secondly, I often get entry signal at the change of the candle, meaning the MA crossover appears immediately at the start of the candle, but were not crossed at the close of the previous candle. Basically, if you want to make an entry, you have to wait till the candle closes. Once the candle closed and it makes a crossover, then that is a valid possible entry provided your other indicators match up. However, if it does not cross and it begins to cross on a new candle, do not enter right away. You want to wait for the new candle to close first. And if by the end of that candle, if it does complete a crossover, then you can trade. Remember, the candle is just telling a story, and you don't want to make any decisions on only half a story. You want to wait till that story is finished so that you have all the correct information before making a trade. Remember, you're putting your money on the line, so you want to be absolutely sure that the market tells you all it can before you put your money into it. So just be aware, always wait for the close of the candle. That's with anything. Whether you're looking at a trend change candle or an entry candle, it's all the same. Wait for the candle to close. Good questions. New to this wants to know if I can mentor. Basically, that's what I'm kind of doing here. Just mentoring, hopefully giving you guys a place to start. Or maybe if you've been trading for a while and just looking for something to freshen up your trading plan. But this is what this blog is meant for, is to kind of let those who have done all the brain power, the thinking, and want to get their feet wet. Now is the time where you can open up a demo account or even a very, very small micro account and just start to trade. This is a proven system. I've done it for a while, so I can help you along. I can guide you through it. As far as one-on-one mentoring, that's really not what I do. There are several mentors out there that you can find, but I'm telling you, if you're going to pay for it, I don't know. It's just sketchy. I think people who want to help will do it for free just because, hey, that's what they want to do. So, unfortunately, I can't mentor you personally one-on-one, but hopefully these updates will be good enough for you. Leo wants wow, what a funny comment. Shouldn't this section be named Cowabunga System Monthly Update? That's a good one. Now, I read that and I kind of laughed out loud because that has been a while, and it seems like I only do once a month updates. But I promise you will be seeing a lot more of me. So you might actually get annoyed with me after a while, hearing my voice. But Leo, that's a funny crack. And you have another comment here. But he says, I fail to see a downtrend in the main trend change. On the contrary, I think I see an ascending channel, which is late confirmed in the 15-minute chart well after the news candle. Anyway, with RSI above 50, et cetera, et cetera. And I said the trend change. The trend stayed down the entire day. Remember, I'm only determining a trend based on the rules of the Cowabunga system. I'm not determining a trend based on trend lines, channels, etc., which you can, and that's very well true. There is an ascending uptrend. So maybe for an overall trend, you are seeing an uptrend. However, for this system, taking little almost scalping trades during the day, we don't have to look that far of a trend to decide what kind of trades we want to take just for a day. Now, if you're trading a little longer term, then yes, looking at those trend lines, support and resistance, Fibonacci levels, all that stuff will definitely help you. And in fact, what you put may even be another benefit to the Cowabunga system. It's all in how you like to trade. So you can account for that as well. But as far as the rules of the system, we follow specific criteria for determining the trend. And based on those rules, the trend was down for the entire day. So we'll go ahead and take a look, though, at what the trend had in store for us today based on the Cowabunga rules. Before we do that, let's take a look at the news events. I just clicked on this Tools tab right here, and you'll see we're looking for news that affects the dollar or the sterling. The big news events for today was the CPI at 8:30 for the dollar, Empire Index at 8:30, and as well as the net long-term TIC flows for the dollar. So 8:30 and 9 o'clock were the two major times to watch out for regarding news events. And now we can just take a look at our 4-hour chart to determine our trend. And let me show you what my chart looked like before I started trading. And there we go. You could see that the most recent trend change candle was an uptrend right here. So that's what I was looking for at the start of the day was long trades. You could see that right now the candle looks like it's making another trend change candle, possibly for another downtrend. So we're seeing some choppiness actually, and here you can see that ascending channel that Leo was talking about. But right now, right here, recently we've been seeing a lot of choppiness. But as far as today goes, and as far as the rules for the Cowabunga system, we saw an uptrend, trend change candle for an uptrend, which means that we were only looking for long trades today. So now we can go to our 15-minute chart, and I'm going to move this back to before midnight. And again, only looking for long trades. Our news events are at 8:30 and 9, and now we can begin trading. Only looking for long trades. Here we have a crossover at 12:45. RSI is above 50. Stochastics has crossed up. And MACD is negative and gaining value. This is a valid entry. Now we can enter at the close of this candle at 52.27. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing low. And our nearest 0 or 50 level is right at 52.50. And now we can just let our trade go. You can see that we got stopped out here at 2 a.m. So basically, that trade is in the books. We take a loss, and we continue to move on. Remember, only looking for long trades. Here we get another crossover at 3:45. RSI is above 50. Stochastics trending up. And MACD went from negative to positive. This is another valid trade. We enter at the close of this candle at 52.37. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing low. And again, we can put our target at 52.50. And we'll just let the trade roll. And you can see, once again, we get stopped out. And that's part of that choppy movement. If you even look at this, you can see a lot of choppiness there. But so we got stopped out there. You let it go. Just keep moving forward. Looking for our next opportunity. Here we get another crossover. RSI is above 50. Stochastics is trending up. However, if you look at MACD, this time the candle before it, MACD was already positive, which means that we cannot take this trade because it was already positive from the candle before. So we don't enter there. Unfortunately, that one was nice, but we would have exited before that big move because that's due to the news events for that day at 8:30 and at 9. So unfortunately today we had two losses, but again, you got to erase those, have quick memories, and just move on with the next day. So that's it for this week. I'll be back on Monday, and hopefully, remember, ask any questions that you have, and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'll see you later. Cowabunga, dudes.